In this lecture, we will learn about while loops and how to work with them in Python. A while loop executes the code inside of it as long as a specified condition is true. Whereas a for loop is best used when we know the number of times we want to execute the code inside of it, a while loop is used when we want to execute the code over and over again, but we are not sure how many times this needs to happen. The syntax is to use the while keyword, then specify the condition, after which comes a colon, and then to have the code indented under that line as the body of the while loop. For this example, let's create a variable named example and set it equal to a value of 0. Then we will have a while loop that will execute while example is less than 3. Inside of the while loop, we will convert example to a string and print it to the console. Then we will increment example by 1 using the plus equals operator. When we run the code, you will notice that the values 0, 1, and 2 were printed to the console. Here is a flowchart showing the flow of execution for a while loop. While the condition is true, the code inside of the while loop is executed. If the condition becomes false, then the code in the while loop stops executing. Key points to remember when working with while loops in Python are that the while loop, just like other loops in Python, is used to execute code repeatedly. The while loop includes a condition expression that has to evaluate to either true or false, or we will get an error when we run the code. Any incrementing or decrementing related to the condition should be done inside of the loop. Also note that just like the other programming constructs that we learned about, while loops can be nested. In the next lecture, we will learn about Python's break keyword.